Normal people get normal results. Weird people get weird results. You've grown.
So if you wake up in the morning
Stop questioning your purpose. Just know that whatever journey you're on, you can't be envious of somebody else. You can't look over in their yard and go, why ain't I rocking like that person? It's not your time. God don't want that to happen for you like that.
Life is like a gym. If you look over to the right, there will always be somebody in better shape than you. But if you look to your left, there's someone who would die to be in your position.
Be grateful for every single second. The goods, the bads, the ups, the downs, and learn from everything, not only from your mistakes.
You got to be grateful for where you are. You got to look around. You got to say, hey, you know what? Shit's not exactly the way I want it, but I'm pretty good. It could be a lot worse. All right. There's a lot of people that have it a lot worse than me.
Gratitude's an excellent practice, man. It's the opposite of arrogance and resentment. And I think that you can allow yourself happiness if you're grateful.
The fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, reason, that's another blessing.
Every day's good. 850 million people on Earth do not have access to clean water. The fuck am I upset about this meeting getting canceled?
We can either be hard on ourselves, we can either train ourselves, we can either put ourselves through hell, or we can let the world do it.
The harder the challenge, the better off you're going to be.
I'd say one of the strongest mental frames that has gotten me through my hardest times is thinking this will be the story that I will one day tell.
I tell young men, it's like, find something difficult to do. You need that. You're not built for comfort or pleasure.
When you do the hard things, you will have a happy and easy life. But if you constantly choose to take the path of easy and negotiate and compromise, you will have a hard life that ends with regret.
Look, anybody can do things that are easy. You know, it's like, how do you behave when things are difficult or when the shit hits the fan? That's what defines you.
Go do something that's hard. Go try and accomplish something that's hard. You may win, you may lose, you may succeed, you may fail. I'll tell you what, you'll be better. If you avoid those things that are hard, if you don't accept that challenge, and you sit on your couch and eat Doritos, I can tell you this is not a good move. This is not a good move.
God gave you air today. God gave you breath. You should be excited, bro, every day when you wake up, bro. I'm excited. Sometimes I don't like going to sleep because it's like, damn, bro, like, I love life. I'm grateful.
The fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, reason, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go somewhere and get yourself something to eat, that's another blessing.
People don't put in perspective that you woke up today. Plenty of people died just now and just now. That you woke up, which means that you have a purpose and God's not done using you.
Gratitude's an excellent practice, man. It's the opposite of arrogance and resentment. And I think that you can allow yourself happiness if you're grateful.
I believe so much in myself, and I have a bulletproof mind, and when I go out there, I know what I'm able to do, and I do it good.
My mind is absolutely bulletproof, solid as a rock.
I'm unbeatable. I can't be beat. It's impossible.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
I'm totally, I'm completely, unequivocally unbeatable.
I'm tough.
What is the best advice you've ever heard or received?
Believe in yourself. The world belongs to optimists. Because if you're going to do anything big, you have to believe that it can happen. Otherwise, it never will.
If you don't have the mindset that you're the best ever, you failed already.
Your mind is designed to help you get what you want. You just have to be willing to believe it's possible.
But before you can ever reach anything, you have to believe it. You don't just mistakenly become great at something.
You gotta believe the delusion, because it's only delusional until it works.
The first thing is belief. You gotta believe first. If you don't believe first, then you ain't gonna never get to where you're trying to get to. I knew from the beginning I was the best boxer, from day one.
What I see today is that everything's possible in this world for those who don't quit on themselves or their dreams, because they're all possible.
If you're able to conceive it and believe it, well then, you can achieve it.
You have to be crazy enough to think that it's possible. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that it's possible because you can create your reality.
Sometimes you have to create a delusion that is so far out there that people will think you're crazy.
That's how you fucking do something worthwhile. That's how you beat the fucking odds. You have to believe it's possible.
Complete delusion. You gotta believe the delusion, because it's only delusional until it works.
Your mind is designed to help you get what you want. You just have to be willing to believe it's possible.
And when you believe something is possible, everything else will figure itself out. You have to be crazy enough to think that it's possible. That's how you fucking do something worthwhile. That's how you beat the fucking odds. You have to believe it's possible.
Complete delusion. You gotta believe the delusion, because it's only delusional until it works.
Your mind is designed to help you get what you want. You just have to be willing to believe it's possible.
And when you believe something is possible, everything else will figure itself out.
You're not as far away from these dreams as you think you are.
To all of you out.
If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start.
There is no fucking life hack. To grow that thing, how do you grow it? Do it. And do it. And do it. And do it. That's the hack.
If you know you need to make it, you will make it. But you need to commit to making it.
You're not living the best life that you want to live. You're not the person you want to be. You're not the person the 8-year-old you wanted to be. And I bet you're not even taking steps to become that person, are you?
If you don't commit to it, it's not gonna come into fruition. It's not just gonna happen overnight. It's not just gonna fall in your fucking lap.
Commit. Put your heart into it. And there isn't a damn thing you cannot achieve in this world.
What do I do on those days when I don't feel like doing it? I do it. It's that simple, man. What do I do in those days where I feel sick? I do it. I just do it. Like, it's that simple, dude. And I do it regardless of how I feel.
There's only one person in this world that wants it more than me today, and that's me tomorrow.
Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today.
What I had to understand was that you're not in competition with anybody but yourself.
I'm competing with myself. I'm trying to beat myself from whatever I did yesterday. I'm going to do a little bit better. I'm going to go a little bit harder.
There is no fucking life hack. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem.
Look in the mirror, motherfucker, it's you versus you.
It's you against you out there. When you walk on that court, you have to think, I am the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
It's be first or be fucking last. I just beat me. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I just beat me. I'm in a battle with the only person that I really want to fucking beat, and that's me.
When you compete against the person you were the day before, these days stack up, baby.
You need to do something, you do it anyways. You don't do it because you're motivated, you do it because you're disciplined.
It doesn't matter if you're stressed. It doesn't matter if you're hurt. It doesn't matter if you're upset. It doesn't matter if you're frustrated. If your discipline is on point, your mental toughness on point, you're going to be able to execute in spite of the situation being that way, and you're going to move forward whether you feel good or not.
You need to let discipline be your guide, not how you feel.
Set a time to train at that time. Set a time to go sleep at that time. Set a time to get up at that time.
It's not about how you feel, it's about how you execute. And that's why discipline is so important.
You have a exercise. You need to work out this morning. You haven't worked out yet. You wake up in the morning. You need to go work out. You don't feel like working out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you don't feel like working out. It doesn't matter. It's not part of the calculation. Discipline overrides that.
Do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. That's the hack. The hack is gonna fucking suck.
Fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. You need discipline.
You have to work every single day. I think that's where your confidence comes from.
Fuck your tired body. Fuck that unmotivated mind and get out there and do it anyway.
That work that you do every single day is key, because that's what you're going to be able to fall back on. And that's what you're going to be able to like rely on when push comes to shove.
There's no fucking passion. There's no fucking motivation. There's no, oh my God, man, it's every day of your life just doing.
Just get up, move towards that challenge, whatever that challenge is. Move towards that challenge and go attack it. And you may be successful and you may not be successful, but you will be better.
Where's passion when you're 300 pounds? Where's the motivation when you can't read and write? Where is it? So how did this happen? I just fucking did. I just did.
If you're gonna do it, do it. Say what you can do what you say.
To grow that thing, how do you grow it? Do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. That's the hack.
You can't do it, don't say you can do it. Don't over leverage yourself. Don't over leverage a decision and then jump in and kind of dip a toe. I think I'll try it out. No, think if you're gonna try it out beforehand, but when it's time to go, dive. Finish it, find out.
Don't be mad. When you're laying there in your fucking bed and you're in the fucking hospital and you're 70, 80, 90 years old and you're thinking, man, I feel like I didn't fucking do something. Because you did. You didn't do it. You didn't do shit.
People give up right before they get what they've always wanted to get. People quit and they give up.
You can't control the outcome all the time. What you can control is your process. You can control those intangibles. You can control the work ethic, the consistent discipline, your attitude, your culture, how much you care. All those things are in you. They just need to be drawn out of you.
And I will not be the person who quit before I got what I wanted or what I needed or what I felt I was supposed to have.
Do it right now. Do it right now. A lot of us, bro, we procrastinate.
You're not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating.
You don't procrastinate anymore because procrastination is the assassination of all destination. You do not procrastinate.
So there's a lot of things this year that I felt like, oh, I don't have enough money for it, or I'm not ready to do this, or I'm gonna start it when I got this. Fuck that. Do it right now. Bro, plenty of people are depending on you, bro, and you're folding. The weight is on your shoulders, bro. You have a task at hand every day that you're not getting done. People need you, dog. If you just sit here and be piss poor every day, knowing that you're the only person who can make this right, but you're also the only person who can fuck this up, that's unfair, bro. We have an idea, we have a thought, we don't write it down, we don't act on it. It's always just a dream.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Some people dream success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you don't care enough about yourself. There is no fucking life hack. To grow that thing, how do you grow it? Do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. That's the hack.
What do I do on those days when I don't feel like doing it? I do it. What do I do on those days where I feel sick? I do it. I just do it. Like, it's that simple, dude. And I do it regardless of how I feel.
You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Stop making goddamn fucking excuses and just do it.
Just get up, move towards that challenge, whatever that challenge is. Move towards that challenge and go attack it. And you may be successful and you may not be successful, but you will be better.
What's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
I tell young big dreams. A lot of us have big dreams, big goals. And when you have goals that are maybe outside your reach, you have to know that getting to that goal, You're gonna have a lot of bad days.
Which means that if I have unbelievable big dreams and big goals, then I have to go through hard times. The hard times are a requisite for success. And so if you're going through hard times right now, it means that you're on the path to success, and it's not that you're on the wrong path, it's the feeling of being on the right path.
The losing season is coming. And guys, I'm here to tell you that if you are experiencing a losing season right now, understand that there's a winning season around the corner. But you have to be an active participant in getting yourself out of the losing season.
When I fail, I can't spend much time in that fail zone. I have to be able to get up and get after the next day just as fast.
I get happier about the harder it is because I know that no one else will follow. And I think if you can shift from this is hard to no one else will be able to do this, then it flips from being this thing that you're like, oh, poor me, to oh, poor everyone else who's gonna have to fucking try.
So the big thing is know that if you have big goals and big dreams, along the way, failure is going to happen. So how fast do you get up from that? And you gotta teach yourself that. At the end of the day, I ask myself one question: can I take one more step? And usually the answer is yes. So if you can answer that question and not take another step, that is real failure. That is real quitting.
You just gotta grind. I feel like this next generation that's coming up, and I don't mean to smash all of them, but they seem like a bunch of pussies to me.
If you can barely decide to take any action at all and peel your eyes away from your phone for just a moment, it's so much easier to beat everyone else because most people are overweight, they're distracted, they're poor, they have so few skills.
Because of that, there's never been more opportunity than there is right now. If you're a fucking savage and you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over, man.
It has never been easier to start a business, to make money, to get in shape. It's just also never been easier to do nothing. And so in a world where it's never been easier to do nothing, doing something becomes extraordinary.
People should know that you never will be able to go through life
because I'll lose that time.
Well, let me tell you something. Don't be afraid of failing because there's nothing wrong with failing. You have to fail in order to climb that ladder.
So the big thing is know that if you have big goals and big dreams, along the way, failure is going to happen. So how fast do you get up from that?
Fail as much as humanly possible.
The man who never fell has no glory. The man who fell and got back up, that's where his glory is.
Failures make us learn. Failures make you stronger. Pain makes you stronger. So I think all of that is good.
To succeed, you must fail. In failure and in suffering, all the answers are in there.
And you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and then you're gonna win.
And guys, I'm here to tell you that if you are experiencing a losing season right now, understand that there's a winning season around the corner. But you have to be an active participant in getting yourself out of the losing season.
Life without those challenges, it's just existence. Don't just exist. Go live.
You're gonna have ups. You're gonna have downs. The worse the down, the more room for an incredible rise.
The man who fell 20 times and got up 21 times, that man has even greater glory. That man has more courage, way more courage than the guy who was so strong from birth that he never failed. There's no glory in that.
And you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and then you're gonna win.
If you are experiencing a losing season right now, understand that there's a winning season around the corner. But you have to be an active participant in getting yourself out of the losing season.
Life without those challenges, it's just existence. Don't just exist. Go live.
Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it.
To succeed, you must fail. In failure and in suffering, all the answers are in there.
This success comes on the heels of years and years of failures. So that failure was necessary. That failure was positive.
You have to fail. It's the only way to learn. Failure is a part of the process to becoming successful.
If you don't fail, you're not even trying.
You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something.
Problems are part of the journey. Opposition are part of the journey, right? Adversity is a part of the journey. Like, it's all a part of development and growth as a person.
My first 9 businesses didn't really amount to anything.
9.
The first one, I spent time on it. It failed.
Second one, this one will be different. Fucking failed.
And then the third one, this one, failed. And then 6 more after that.
It's painful as shit because the whole time everyone is telling you, I told you so, and they're right.
But not forever.
To succeed, you must fail. In failure and in suffering, all the answers are in there.
Don't listen to people that are going to tell you that you can't do it. Don't listen to haters. Don't listen to naysayers. Don't listen to people that give you advice that tell you to slow down or you shouldn't do it or you can't do it or the time's not right or any of those other things. Those are dream stealers. They were sent to you to see if you'll overcome them.
This shit's hard, but if you don't go through it, you're not going to get better. You have to understand that anybody who's ever gotten better, anybody who's ever created, anybody who's ever built, anybody who's ever been something that you've looked up to has gone through these hard times without quitting.
And if you can overcome that, if you just discard all of that stuff and you get clear on those other things, you've got a really good chance of doing something great with your life.